soulful. Sometimes when I'm playing, I just distract myself with how many mistakes I make and how off time I am and how out of tune it can be. Do you find yourself in that predicament as well? Good. That means we are noticing what we're working on and we should be improving upon it. Hello. It's the most words I've used to introduce myself thus far. I think I'm onto something. Welcome back. We've toyed with the idea of calling this program AGTV, because there's IG for Instagram, and there was MTV. Where I came from in Canada, there was Much Music. It's like the Canadian version. There was always a Canadian version of something. Anyway, AGTV. What do you think? We might put that up and maybe make a little thing here. All right. So, in going with that theme of Artisan guitars, AG, we're starting today with the Artisan series from the Fender Custom Shop. Did they name it after us? They've never admitted to not naming it after us. That's good enough for me. I am holding a Strat. A Strat is a double cutaway body with contours that originally appeared from the Fender Company in 1954. Does anything about this guitar remind me of a 54 Strat? 3 pickups. It's got a transition era logo. Let's see if I get this camera angle right. I get grief from the people I work with for telling me that I have no idea how to use this, and I do it on purpose, as far as they know. So, gold hardware. I gotta be honest, I've never been a big fan of gold hardware, but I think on this guitar it kind of looks good because it blends with they've obviously done a cap on the body and a really pretty roasted bird's eye neck. You get a bird's eye view. It never ends, literally. Check it out, clean. These guitars have a lot of guts. That's one thing we notice about this series, and I'm not sure if it's just a combination of everything, but it's gutsy. I'll run you through. I'm going to get through these guitars really quickly, but just giving you a sense of what we're listening to here. Here's the Myrtle. Here's a quack. Oh, listen to how quiet that is. So, stand by. As we move through this series, let's lighten it up a little bit. Staying with the transition era logo. We're moving away from gold hardware. By the way, I'm playing through the tweed to tone. It's a hot rod to tweed to tone. Wait, it's a hot to tweed. It's tweed Fender hot rod to tweed to tone. Start with some drive. is spanky. I'm digging this. This is a flamed maple neck, also with a cap over the body. Gold anodized. They just couldn't help themselves. They had to go gold. They had to do something gold. This is, okay, I gotta be honest, slimmer neck, different vibe than the previous guitar. I know you don't care about my opinions. No one does. All right, the flamiest of all the flamey necks. This is just redonkulous. Where's that camera? Where does it live? But it looks incredible. I had a photo flame Strat in the 90s. Remember the 90s? Remember the photo flame? It was a MIJ Strat that they had figured out a way to make it look like it was flame maple. It wasn't. Still have that guitar. It's killer. Okay, this is the third of three Artisans. Remember, they didn't name them after us. Clean it up. Turn it up. You gotta always hear how that lick sounds on a Strat. If it comes close, you're in. Any bar in North America will let you play. If not, keys to the street, pal. These three are really different from one another. The gold anodized, I don't know. I've always in my mind for some reason thought the anodized pickguards, even on those old 50s basses, just added a little extra sort of kinetic energy in the room. It's probably complete hooey, but who's to say? God, it's never ending. It's just awful. This one is fun. I think that second one had probably the most Strat-like sound to it. The two, guitar number 3 and guitar number 1, both had a little more guts. So you tell us what you think. If you hear that in the video, comment. We get lots of really great comments. We read some today. Some of them make me happy. Some of them just make me laugh. Thank you for those. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, I don't usually talk to this camera, so I'm going to make our audio and video engineer really happy that he has to do more editing. If you've got a hot rod to tweed, if you've got a Strat, if you've got an Artisan, if you have a photo flame, tell us all about it. These are really fun. Phone's ringing, dude. You can have one of these. Get in touch. We hope you have a lovely week and a lovely day. It's autumn. Welcome to autumn. Thank you for checking it out.